I mean, how lucky can one person get this week? Not only is it Christmas coming up, Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate, by the way, but we got football on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday again. 6 of the next 8 days, we got NFL football, and we're closing out week 16 with, a real good one, but it doesn't matter because we're betting it. Saints Packers tonight at Lambeau. Sit back, buckle up. Let's make it happen. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave Loughy here on Twitter at Loughy_D. Hit your boy up if you haven't done so yet and help me feed the algorithm. If you've liked these videos throughout the season, by the way, thank you all who have supported me and this channel throughout the year. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Where are you going for tonight? Give me your top plays. We'll talk about them. We got a side, we got props, we got a touchdown, and I got a fun one, a very fun one for you to close out this video. So make sure to stick around for that. And one thing I wanted to throw at you guys before we get started, if you're into actually trying to make money sports, I mean like actually make money with a minimal time effort, minimal time commitment, placing legitimate plus EV bets with a market-based approach. If you don't know what any of that means, don't worry, because we have an entire list of tutorials that we just launched over at OddsShopper. Right now, our portfolio EV model and all of those tools that helps you get hundreds of bets down a day, all of them grinding small edges with positive expected value that you're just going to see. Look, you can see my results. Look at my results for NHL and NBA. I don't even watch those sports frequently. I wouldn't know how to pull a good bet for NHL, and it hasn't mattered. I have 91 bets placed already today, and it's not even 10 Eastern. If you want to learn how to do that, if you want to jump in, if you want to say, you know what, I'm going to give myself an early Christmas present so then in 2025 I can buy my family and friends better Christmas presents. Well, I'm serious too. This is the way to do it. I hate to use the term free money because you got to do it right, but the learning curve isn't steep, and we've got it 50% off right now for anyone that wants to jump in. Hop in the Discord, ask me questions. My DMs are always open on Twitter. I'm always in the Discord. Gift EV is the promo. Use the link in the description or the pinned comment if you want to check it out and be well on your way to making, and I mean it, legitimate returns. Even if you're starting with a $100 bankroll, Gift EV, all one word, at checkout with that link in the description or the pinned comment. Come hit me up, man. I'd love to show you guys how to use this awesome tool. All right, let's get into it. Packers 14.5, 14 in some spot. Point favorites at home at Lambeau Field. Here's the thing. The Saints are a decimated football team right now. Does that always mean everything? No, obviously not, right? Like someone said the other day on my Picks for Every Game video, this guy loves taking the dogs and the big points. I know. And you know what? Sometimes it doesn't work out. It didn't work out with I said I wasn't betting the Giants. I just didn't want to bet the Falcons. You can go back, rewind the tape. Same thing with the Bears. It's like, I don't want to touch that game. But look at the Patriots, right? Like nobody thought the Patriots could hang in. They had a chance to, actually make that a game. A lot of these spots will just surprise you. I don't think that's where I'm going today, though. All right, I'm with you guys. You know what I mean? I'll go with you guys. Derek Carr is out. Chris Olave, both of them still aren't returning. Why would they? Alvin Kamara is now out. Rashid Shaheed is on the IR, done for the year. Even Bub Means is on the IR. They're already eliminated from playoff contention. They had a shot last week, and I respect them for going for 2 against Washington. It didn't work out. Might have been the last gasp. Meanwhile, the Packers lock up a postseason berth with the win tonight. We did grab this at minus 13.5 on Tuesday. Obviously, a much better number. The thought was, hey, this is going to move, no doubt, especially in a primetime spot. Like I said, it's at 14.5 in some spots as well. But yes, it's a chalky spot. I get it. No doubt about it. I usually like to get away from these spots. And there's a possibility that maybe the Packers are already in look-ahead mode with Minnesota on the horizon next week. Like we saw that with the Eagles and the Panthers. We saw that with the Bills yesterday and the Patriots. It's possible. It is. But boy, this is a terrible spot for the Saints. You've got this cold 31-degree, possibly freezing rain game at Lambeau Field, a dome team coming into Lambeau. They can't stop the run on defense. And on the other side, they're going to be up against one of the better, more opportunistic secondaries in the league. Not to mention Jair Alexander's logged 3 straight full practices and has the possibility of making his long-awaited return tonight. I don't know, man. The 13.5 looked a lot better early in the week, but this is still going to be a Packers minus 14 or pass for me. Like I said, full disclosure, grabbed it at 13.5, but Packers 14.5 or pass. I generally never take these big favorites. You guys know that, but I've looked at all the paths for the Saints to keep this close, and I've come up empty. You know what the one path is? football is really fucking weird. And sometimes these things happen. But yeah, give me Packers 14 or pass. Let's talk about a prop here. Jordan Love under, and then I got a touchdown and a very fun little alt longest reception for us that we're going to sprinkle on, get in the Christmas spirit, see if we can bring ourselves something bountiful heading into to Wednesday. But under 29.5 pass attempts, minus 120 on FanDuel. Love hasn't attempted 30 plus passes since week 9 against the Lions in that loss. They're 14.5 point favorites today. Matt LaFleur has been more than content running the football, particularly with Josh Jacobs, recent resurgence in effectiveness, particularly at the goal line. And, they should be able to do it well against the Saints. They're dead last in run defense grade on PFF. Take that for what it's worth. But they're also allowing more yards per attempt than any team not named the Panthers this year. So there it is. All right, shall we talk touchdowns and another very fun one to close this out? Let's do it. Look, guys, I'm not betting Josh Jacobs to score here. I even looked at some alt touchdown, like 2+ touchdown props for you guys. It's at like plus 170. Even if he hits, it's still not a good bet. Okay. The books are baking all of this in. They know that everyone and their mom watching a Packers Saints game tonight is going to look and be like, wow, Josh Jacobs is getting so much work. Let me bet 2+. Same thing with Trey McBride yesterday. Wow, look at this streak. He hasn't scored on 948 receptions. Got to bet his touchdowns. Well, guess what? The books baked it into the prop. He was minus or plus 110 to score. Just no value. And I'm not going to give you guys garbage. We're going to lose a lot of bets. It's always going to happen when we're betting touchdowns. But I'm not going to try. I always try not to give you guys garbage. Anyway, let's take a shot on Christian Watson. He's only scored twice this season, but he's facing a Saints defense that's been buried by explosive plays all year. Bottom 5 in the league in explosive plays, top 5 in most allowed. They've allowed 10 pass plays for 40+ yards, dead last in football. They're 6th most 20+ yard plays. And when you look at Watson, look, we're either going to get goose egged by Watson, which is fine in this spot. It doesn't really matter, right, when you're taking these props. But at plus 200 over on FanDuel, there's a real chance for Watson to see a few deep targets downfield that could lead to a score. And it's not like he hasn't been targeted in the red zone. Jordan Love spreads it out. But believe it or not, Watson has played one fewer game than Reed. He's only been targeted, 2 fewer times in the red zone than Jaden Reed. So he can get there that way as well. In 13 games that he's played, though, he leads the Packers with 18 deep targets. I think that could possibly be our path here. No one else on the Packers has more than 12. All right, you ready for some fun? Here we go. This is a Christian Watson play, and you could do this. I might do this instead of the touchdown, actually. And the spot is on Bet365. No one else is giving us odds even close to that. Not to mention, a lot of books don't even offer this prop. So if you're not on Bet365 yet, you're in any of those states on the screen, as I always say, you're getting $150 in bonus bets just for signing up. Link in the description and pinned comment. Depositing 10. It only takes a minute to instantly verify yourself. And then betting 5 on whatever you want. Bet 5 on whatever you want, even if it's live in the game, like first drive, field goal, something stupid like that. Wouldn't recommend. But even if it's that, you bet 5. The moment that settles, you have $150 in bonus bets to do whatever the hell you want with. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation. Because even if you lose this bet and you're signing up there, you go, who cares? I got 150 bonus bets coming my way, baby. Anyway, 21 years or older to gamble. Gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Links down there if you're looking to jump on this one. Christian Watson to record a 40+ yard reception, plus 375 on Bet365. And I kind of love it, just as our fun sprinkle as we always do at the end of these videos. I just mentioned all of those deep targets, right? I just mentioned the fact that the Saints are bottom 5 in explosive plays, dead last in pass plays of 40+ yards this season, dead last, okay? And Christian Watson is the bona fide deep threat on this Packers team. If Reed gets it done, it's on, short catches and he takes off. But he's just the type of guy that could flat out give us nothing, as I said, or have a huge play downfield. So instead of us just betting the standard over 23.5 longest reception or over receiving yards to get, bet 1 unit to win 0.9 or 0.8, whatever it may be, let's just take a shot and have a good time with this one. Anyway, as always, love you guys. Appreciate you hanging out as always. Come join us over at OddsShopper for Portfolio EV and hit us up in Discord. Let me know you're there. I want to get you going, get you cooking, start making some money. Until next time, peace.